Another person who touches a lot on the political side is Lowkey. You have a special connection with Lowkey?
Yeah. Like Kizzy's the person that goes in. Like he's faced like a lot of issues throughout his career because of the stance that he's took, and hats off to him, because it ain't easy. Like, people want to shut you down. People don't like the fact that you're saying the things you're saying. You don't get your songs played on radio. You really sacrifice yourself for the cause. And he's someone that's really said, "Fuck, I don't care. What does any material success mean to me, one individual, when there's so much like good that I'm missing out on doing by compromising my whole message?" So he's put out his message, he stood by it, and I rate that. I for one would do the same, but like I say, like, he's the man that studied it, so he goes the extra mile and looks right into it, and he can tell you where to go. He can tell you where he got his information from, but information itself is a gift and a curse, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know what you know, if that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
No one really knows anything, bro. So yeah.
He took himself off to study. He took a few years out of hip hop, didn't he? Did he go off and study in a different country, I think
so, yeah. I mean, we're not as close as people can imagine, because obviously I'm in Margate, he's in London. We speak from time to time, but we have a good relationship. But we haven't caught up in a little while.
What I know, because you've toured with him, you perform with him. What kind of stuff have you learned from him, musically or otherwise?
It's interesting, like I
was speaking with Awati a few months ago, and I brought up with him. I met him backstage. I met Lowkey backstage in 2017. I think he was playing at Kitchen Street in Liverpool, and me and my brother met him backstage, and he was so humble. I think he was actually sweeping the stage floor just before the gig. So he said he was very humble and very passionate about his craft, but passionate about people.
Oh, bro, don't get me wrong. The guy is the guy's a sick guy, bro. He's a very, very sick person. Yeah, he's a good person, man. Even in his position, like, he's very humble. He doesn't think like some people put him on a massive, like, godlike pedestal, but he doesn't think of himself like that. He respects himself, and he knows he's good, but he doesn't, like, I don't think he gives himself the credit he deserves. But
agreed. Agree with that.
Yeah, he's very humble, very good guy, man, and he's always got time for me.
Sure.
So it's hard to get him in the studio, but he's always got time for me outside of music as well.
For sure. I'd like to say, I think I've seen you in Manchester at the O2 Ritz. The Ritz or Apollo, one of the two. And the show was just crazy. I think you opened up for him and you just ripped the stage, mate. You're absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I think I remember that show, to be fair.
Yeah. Absolutely crazy. The show was. So
yeah, every time I've performed under his, like, supported him, it's been a crazy show, man, because people always show out, and we got that same fan base. Like, people that know about him surely know about me, so it's a nice little warm-up act if you're Lowkey.